This is Homunculus Hotel? Probably butchered that, but apparently every room in this hotel has a story. And it's composed of about 6 stories, so apparently it's really short, so yeah, we'll get into it. Homunculus Hotel, a place in which people find refuge from the world's dangers and uncertainties. Come here looking for a safe place, one that could help them get better. That's why all the rooms are always occupied by someone. You can see them walking through the corridors, having a lonely breakfast. Passing by the courtyard, each of them alone. The day when I first came here seems so distant now. I heard the rest of the rooms of this hotel could show the guests most personal and intimate dreams. Dreams from the past, dreams of the possible futures, dreams of fears or desired achievements. But I could never see mine. So I decided that, instead, I would help others understand their rooms and whatever they contain. Mine has become a solitary existence, maybe because of this job. I get to talk with lots of people during the day, since my schedule is filled with meetings. But then, in evenings such as these, or such as this one, I find myself alone in my room, and unable to resist to the forceful waves of memories, I let myself go. I yearn for your company. I must say, I'm really liking the art style of this game. Hey, Isabel, isn't the sky beautiful today? It is, but you're not even looking. The shades are blue, the clouds gently floating. Oh look, there's a butterfly flying over there. I envy them so much. And where's that? Well, I like to be as free as they are, flying all around, free to be as I am. But you are free. We can do whatever we want. I don't know. When I look around myself, I see that no one is truly free. We make cocoons with all of our certainties. We accept what is comfortable, and become blind to our demons. Dreams. Dreams and demons. Completely different things. But it's not our fault. The world is changing for the worst. Building traps. Having company is enough to be happy. A good job can make us enjoy life. And by believing these lies, we slowly kill ourselves. Okay, we got a calendar there. So Sunday is... didn't mean it. Okay, there we go. So Sunday is our rest. Monday we have a few people. Our 4th week is our holiday. So then there's third week, second week. And then first week. But we only seem to have 1 or 2 people. Don't know if that's first and second name. I think it's different people. Oh, I see a kitty up there in the photos. That's cute. And why is the butterfly on our cup coloured compared to the rest of this scenery? Yeah, anyway. Oh, memories of you are impressed deeply in my mind. We meet when we're together, when you left. And as soon as the memory gets clearer, it just suddenly fades. And here I am again, in this hotel room. How ironic is it that I can help others but not myself? I want to see my own dreams so badly. But all I have are memories of you, all the people that meant something to me. I wonder if someday one of these keepsakes will make a difference. Oh, okay. I was wondering why I wasn't continuing on. Okay, so let's look at the photos first of all. I used to take lots of photos here in the hotel. Every time I look at them, I'm reminded of how precious time spent here was. Most of the people captured in these pictures are gone. Yet, here they smile happily at me. Wonder if all this time I've just been trying to make them permanent. To preserve them for all eternity. Maybe that's also why I stopped taking pictures. That's definitely a thought. Okay, books. Some books and graphic novels that I really care about. All these pages remind me of Claire. She used to read a lot every day. She worked on her various projects. She was a huntress, constantly on the search for new ideas and images. All the memories I have of her, there's one I hold dearly. Last morning I saw her. I guess we're getting a memory. Following on both sides of the blade. Today seems like it could be a good day. I woke up with your face in my mind, so I'm sure I dreamt of you. Once again, I'm thinking about a memory together. And when I do, I always feel a mixture of happiness and melancholy. And somehow the day feels less heavy. Today, first floor is empty. Usually the director's dog is here, but maybe today she is with her. Also, no guests around. It's so lonesome. Oh, but I want to see the dog though. But also there's a mirror here. It's me. I may have gone a few new wrinkles. Getting older seems to fit me quite well. What about these pictures? Portrait has been here since forever. I still remember my surprise when I first saw it. For an instant, I fell in love with her. Well, maybe I'm still a bit infatuated. I mean, the director truly is a beautiful woman. So are we gonna get to meet the director? Remember who took this photo? Some years ago, there was a famous photographer here in the hotel. I also remember he had an affair with the director herself. I always had a strange interest in gossip. Too bad there's not much of it anymore. Okay, I guess we're going to 101. Room 101. It's occupied by Yasu. He is not here now, probably on his daily stroll around the hotel's courtyard. Sometimes the rooms are too much to bear, so guests are encouraged to take a break from their dreams. Really can't blame them. This job, after all, is a way for me to take a break from my memories. Okay, I guess 102 it is then. Knock knock, is anyone home? Bill stocks, books and notebooks. The filled Claire's room seemed to have increased. Her room has never been particularly neat, but now it's worse than it ever was. Good morning, Claire. How are you today? Oh, Isabel. It's terrible. Terrible. I can't work. I can't even write a single line. Look at this. I was only able to scribble some notes. Not even a description or a dialogue. I just wrote Maria's house, interior, afternoon. But then, what would happen? I don't know. I can't concentrate at all. Is something distracting you? What's the matter? Something distracting you? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. But I have no clue what it could be. What about your dream, though? I've noticed the room is getting quite cramped. Do you think so? I didn't notice. You sure? It's okay if you don't want to talk about it. No, I don't want to intrude too much. I'm just worried. It's okay if you don't want to talk about it, though. I don't really mind about it. But please, could you stay here? I really appreciate your company. Lately, I've had this idea to chase the beauty I feel. I don't plan these days. I just follow my thoughts. Sitting at the rest. No. Now, not to discuss the shortcomings of other people. Setting out on a journey, really appreciate the beauty of the Dragon River. Is a passage from Soul Mountain by Gao. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and pronounce his last name. It perfectly captures how I feel, but lately I easily get interrupted. Has it happened before? No. Well, to be honest, I don't remember that well. Maybe it did, but that doesn't change anything. I still don't know what to do. I can't help think that I can't make it. Not alone, at least. So you think you could do it with others? Oh wait, so you think that with others you could? Is this what you mean? I can't make a movie by myself. I need the help of others. I need to work with other people. You can ask the other guests. But, yeah, you can ask the other guests. What do you think about it? Well, that's not a bad idea. I could try, yes. It wouldn't be the first time. I had this dear friend. We used to make very professional movies together. We still go against producers together. Getting even a small amount of funds always seemed impossible. At that time I had so many ideas, as if being broke only made me stronger. I wanted to spit in their face. I couldn't care less about their opinions, about their market analysis, about their audience. Didn't like the idea of being an insincere director. Wanted to be me. So we made what we wanted to make. The length didn't matter. The format didn't matter. The genre didn't matter. And when we couldn't find actors, we played the characters ourselves. We had tons and tons of projects. My entire house was filled with screenplays. I miss those times so much. Maybe it's the love that inspired me. But anyway, you know, I'm sorry if I don't talk about my dreams. I have a bad relationship with them. Since I was little, I feared dreams. Why? What is it that frightens you? Ever since I was born, people used to say that it's useless to chase dreams. That if you do that, you'll end up with nothing. I tried to go against that. I made films I wanted to make. I forced myself to believe in them. But eventually, everyone ends up abandoning them. Now stop chasing mine. I put my abilities into labels. I started trusting producers. I lost the love of my life. So now I want to take the old me back. But I'm sorry, I know it's sad. I always try to smile, but the truth is that I lost all my hope. I'm here for you. So please, stay strong. Thanks, Isabel. Really. The movie. Vision the movie. The places, the characters, the lights. We used to look out for the light together. And that, I could feel like that again. I could at least try. Yes, of course. Thank you, Isabel. I'm so happy. So happy. And, well, I took my decision. I feel it's time. I understood that. Well, these projects will never end. As long as I go on, it'll just keep piling up. So, it's time to focus on the last one and say goodbye to them and to you. Thank you. You are the kindest person. I will hold you to in my heart. Oh, that's kind of bittersweet and sad. Let's try the lamp. What you got to say about that? Just a normal lamp. The hotel's name written in gold on its base. This light is perfect. Not too strong, not too weak. It makes me think of someone who had no need for such a little lamp. Yasu. For he had the vastness of a field. The sweet sound of the wind. As he gazed towards the horizon. So I guess each of these objects have connections to the gas. So, okay, referees of the afternoon, whatever that was. I didn't have enough time to read that. I wake up early in the morning with a headache. Not the best way to start the day, I guess. Light that comes from the window is soft, pale, and my body finds it difficult to get up. But it has to. I have to. So I force myself. Lift myself up. Rub my hands on my face, and get mentally ready for this new day. Doggo! Oh my god, you're here! Oh, you're so cute. First floor corridor. Been a while since I started working here. I was worried at first. The idea of a hotel that offers a support service to guests still seems, well, strange. But I grew confident with it. Both with the idea and the job itself. Just had to visit and then spend some time with some of them. Nothing too stressing. So here I am now. Okay, yeah, we've already looked at all this. So me, myself, and I. Pretty cute. Okay, is there anything else different about these? Okay, always elegant, always radiant. She's such a classy woman. Wonder how she does it. Okay, what about this one? Never get tired of this one. Every time I see her tender smile, I get reminded of what elegance is. To work and live like that, I'm a little envious. I could never too clumsy, but that's okay, I guess. In the end, we are who we are. Okay, she's not here anymore. Yeah, we helped her move on, so that's good. But yeah, Doggo! Dricker's dog. Name is Apple. Oh, that's cute. Seems like she's waiting for me. Should I pet her? Yes! You always pet the doggo. Barks happily. Oh, she's so cute. I like you. Barks happily again. Oh, you're so cute. I wish I could take you home with me, but I can't. Okay, but in 101 we go. Well, this is a cool place. As I open the door and enter, I find myself in yesterday's vast field. It is right there, next to me, looking at the horizon. Hello, Mr. Yasu. How are you today? Well, I'm not great. I feel a little more tired than usual. I was wondering if it was already time for our meeting, Miss Isabel. Thank you for coming today. There's no need to thank me. It's my job after all. I know, but I still think I should thank you. Thank you for thanking me, then. You said you were feeling tired? Still up all night? It seems I can't fall asleep. The scenery is too beautiful. Oh, this reminds me. There was a sparrow last night. It was flying right above my head, and strangely it never reached land. Do you wish to fly away? It's a dream from my past, back when I was still a child. When you look outside a window at that age, you just wish you could be outside, flying in the sky. But then you get older. The earth becomes your world. So is where you feel most comfortable. I'm 60 now, and I've had many weights on my shoulders. I see flying as a way to escape from whatever bad situation you're in. I tried to do that, but I guess I'll never know if I succeeded. But it's okay. There are many others who never saw their work being spread around the world. Is the result more important than the fight itself, I wonder? Something tells me you succeeded. You are a strong-willed and good man. Who knows? Our world is brutal, Isabel. No matter how many tears you shed, it won't be good with you. Think about this. When you are a kid, you spend all your time playing, but then you grow up. You have to study to get good grades. You need good grades to get a good job. Good job to have a good life. It's a struggle. It's always why we can't dream of flying. You know, after school many years ago, you used to see a group of bankers. Their backs were bent, and I understood then that life is a struggle for everyone. Isabel, have you ever felt like you're a floating weed, calmly drifting on a pond surface? Let's say yes. I used to. Must have felt so free then. That's good. Is it related to something anyway? I was starting to realize that I felt like that at times. A floating weed, gently swept away by the current. I got this image in my mind. For me, a floating weed is someone that can live between freedom and slavery, peacefully. Someone who tied to the earth and yet floating on water. It's a very peaceful image indeed. Oh, I get it. It's a very peaceful image indeed. Yes, and yet something troubles me. But the more I explore myself, the more this sensation abandons me. Maybe you only have to accept it and let it go so that peace may come. Yes, I'm now sure of this. It's strange. Thinking about all these memories made me feel better. Way better thanks to your help. Thoughts are slowly disappearing. In the end, it's useless to feel bad. I can't turn back the time, so I might as well move on. Find my own peace. So, I think I'm ready. Are you sure? Yes, I finally am. So I just realized when he came to realize that he's ready, the field stopped moving. Kinda interesting. I want to move beyond. You see, the field is still. No wind. Not anymore. Yeah, I already just noted that as well. I was just waiting for you to say goodbye properly. To tell you how I feel. And to thank you once again. So, thank you, Isabel, for all the help. And I hope you'll find your dream soon. Yeah, well, that one got really philosophical. Can we give the doggo a pat before we leave? No. Oh, made me sad. Yeah, this mug is so old. It's one of the few things I managed to bring here with me. And it takes me back to the sweet memories of our breakfast together. Let me say something so much. Sometimes I try to say yeah, that word. Ask myself if they will ever come back. Okay, I guess that was nothing else to do with that. So, what's with our journal? Do I really want to go to sleep? No, not yet. Maybe I'll take another look around. Yep. Okay, what about this rose? His fathers always remind me that we used to fill our home. Remember when each day after breakfast we tended to them? It's because of you that I keep them here. Give me strength like you used to. In the calendar, time passes, days go by. Here on this calendar are written the appointments of last month. All these people, all their dreams, marked on paper into my memories. Indelible? Sue and Claire on the first floor, Julie and Stefan who occupy the second, Kim and Takashi on the third. Most of them have been my patients for a long time, while others have merely been a fleeting encounter. But regardless, they've all been very important to me. Hey, this lamp always reminds me of yesterday's light. Only the one in his room, but also his inner light. Well, we all have ones inside of us. For some it shines brighter, for others it's dimmer. But that's what makes us humans. It's reflected the spirit of a wonderful human being. Truly hope he is with his wife now. I hope so too. Okay, what has the book got to say? All these books. Never grew a collection as huge as Claire's. But it's nice to always remember that we shared an interest. Hope she's still reading wherever she is now. Okay, well, I guess we're going to bed now. Because we looked at everything we could, so... Since I came here, each day has been the same routine. Wake up, let the workday flow, get back to my room. But now that I think about it, things weren't any different before. Thanks to Yassi and Claire, though, I remembered that repetition can mean peace. Peaceful existence. One that enjoys the stillness of and dedication to personal thoughts and preservation. I think about my life before arriving in the hotel, even my life as a whole. I only now realize that these simple truths escaped me, saving a way for a company that didn't respect me. Even though you were always there, reminded me to be sincere. And once again, I lose myself into everrays about you. Just pretend that I did pronounce that right. Okay, what have we got in store for today? Oh, we got our, thing. Our dream again. You know what? I love having breakfast with you. It feels so peaceful for once. I also just realized that the mug is here again. What do you mean? Well, you know, lately it's been pretty stressful. Do you say that because of me? No, it's just, you've been feeling down and I'm worried. You don't have to be. It's not your fault after all. I'm just so tired. I know, but you're so miserable. Please don't pity me. I get enough of that work. Then maybe you should do something different. What? Is this what it's about? I only want what's best for you. You know that. If your job doesn't make you happy, then enough. I know what you're trying to say. I shouldn't pretend to be understood. No, I understand. You know I do. I love you so much. It looks like things didn't really go well between them. At one point, we started arguing a lot. A struggle was hidden somewhere every day. There was not only one elephant in the room. They filled the whole apartment. It's true, I couldn't stand the idea of you doing that kind of job. If you're getting involved with different people each night, putting yourself at risk, even though it was freeing for you. know you desired it more than anything else, but was it really worth it? And now it's difficult for me to think that you didn't suffer, but I'm left with no answers. Don't know how you truly felt. First, we used to talk a lot, discussing everything that happened between us. Then, with time, we stopped, as we got more and more involved with our own things. I know I could have been a better partner. I could have tried to understand you better. But now, I can't do more than remember and go on through the days without you. Oop, that was kind of a depressing thought. But anyway, let's try going through all these again. You know, I was still a guest here. I used to take many photos of the hotel and the guests. Many of them have left the hotel, and the others, well, we're not so friendly anymore. Time passes and things change, right? This reminds me, a long time ago, Stefan was just like me. He wanted to listen to people, to know about their life. Even though he often said he didn't care about others, he spent a lot of time with some of the guests. And when I think about him, the words from one of our sessions come to mind. Well, looks like we're going to his room then. Looking down at the bottomless pit. Sometimes, as soon as I wake up, I listen to something. Although usually I go back to the same 2 or 3 songs. Ones that remind me of you. Today, the turn of The Queen by Massimo Volume. Haven't heard it in such a long time. But once it starts, I always feel like I'm not alone anymore. There's a kitty cat! Okay, today there's only one session with Stefan. Good luck to me. But there's a kitty cat. It's strange to see this cat so calm. Should I pet him? Yes. You don't need a fucking ass. Of course we pet him. He scratched me. He scratched me again. Pet him. Scratch me again. No, but I want to pet the kitty. Okay, anyway. I really don't like how damaged that door is. That's not a good sign. I heard some guests talk about presents once. Apparently it haunted the hotel wandering through the corridors. Never approached anyone though. Look longingly at this breakfast set. Always waiting alone. Interesting. Okay, what about this clock? The clock always looks on the verge of crumpling down. Is this the day I'll finally touch it and break it? Maybe. Or maybe not. Okay, nope. Still not gonna break it. Please don't tell me we're going to be going into this door today. Room 204. Just looking at it makes me anxious. Oh, great. It's the door that we're going into today. This is not going to be fun. Okay, yeah, I don't like this room. Can we leave? As usual, Stefan is looking into the mirror, and something is definitely looking back at him. And, as always, I wait for him to talk. Whenever he is ready. But, it's strange. Today something feels different. Yeah, you say. Welcome back, Isabel. How are you doing today? I don't trust you what's happening. Yeah, I don't think I should say that. Still sleepy. And you? Well, I haven't slept much, so... Still sleepy. And you? And you're supposed to help like that? Anyway, today is a bad day, as usual. Feel like I have no energy today. Don't know why. How long do you plan on staying here today? all the time necessary. As always, you know that well. Lucky me. Just don't distract me from the mirror. You see something new in it? Always straight to the point, huh? Sometimes I forget that's why you're here. Just to know me. How I feel. How I think. Control me. What is it that brought you here? Some kind of advertisement? A friend told you about this place? Was it the possibility to influence other people? Or is that how you think about the world? And how you act? Do you let yourself be controlled by others? Is that why you want to control things? Or guide them towards where you want? And as always, you expect to do the same with me. Do you plan on going on for much longer? Probably shouldn't have asked that question, but don't like your tone. So you are sincere sometimes. That's nice to know. You should do that more often. Free yourself from the burden of your mask. Must be hard to lie all the time. To fake every day. You know, remind me of someone I once knew. Brilliant, successful young man. Always smiling. Always playing a part. Like a skillful actor. Worked on some soundtracks for him. Not as many as I would have liked to, but I enjoyed making them. Especially because it meant getting to know him. He was constantly annihilated by life. By sadness he felt. By his eternal loneliness. And yet he was always smiling. Always listening. Always helping others. Even though no one was there to help him. Of course, he worked with a lot of people. But that's not what he needed. Needed a deeper kind of help. More personal. Something no one wanted to give him. Thanks to him, I understood that. Those who seem to be thoughtless are the ones who suffer more than any other. Isn't it the same for you? You know, I realized something lately. We are not humans anymore, Isabel. So, we should just move on. And not care about human things anymore. Let's just give up art, meaning, purpose, satisfaction. Let's just toss away personality, individuality, love, feelings. Let's embrace money, work, technology, property. Let's live to get a new nice house, new supercar, new bank account. Let's work and be just that, our job. Not humans, but a label. We are walking labels. We are musicians, artists, lawyers, accountants, cashiers, street cleaners. All this just to avoid being purposeless. All this sadness and unsatisfaction only to keep walking. So, yeah, let's stop pretending being humans anymore. What makes you think we're not humans anymore? Well, let's put everything on the table. You've seen people pass away. I heard about Sue and Claire. You know by now what I'm talking about. We won't stay here forever, because we're all running out of time. Problem is, will we understand ourselves before that time comes? You know this well, don't you? I do, in a way. It's not the same for everyone, but you feel it. Pain that won't go away, that haunts you every night, that torments you in your sleep, that reminds you of painful memories, makes you feel alone. That pain will follow us until the very end. Now, I'm afraid this hotel can't avoid that. Yeah, I think he needs a bit more help than we can give him, possibly. Okay, I guess we're doing the rose next. Oh, what today too? Are you watering yours, I wonder? Or do you even keep flowers anymore? Are you even still alive? Oh god, that's too sad. I can't. Okay, never mind. We get depressing thoughts from that. Probably need to ignore it. So what about the calendar? Time to look at the appointments of the month and the names written on the calendar. Think about their voices. The stories they had to tell. What lives I could see through their recordings. Among them, images and words from Julie's first session still ring out in my mind heavy. Thanks to her, I can still see a light shining when the path becomes too dark for me. Fleeting family ties. I see another kitty cat. Sometimes I observe the hotel's courtyard. It's almost empty in the early mornings. And a soft breeze that caresses me helps me concentrate. Get mentally ready for the day. It's in moments like these that I can think about more straightly, which I don't lose myself through memories, in which I miss you the most. Kitty, you're still here, and here I am, second floor. Light here is always so smooth, so calming. Probably since the rooms here are the heaviest emotionally for me. Oh great, means that we're gonna get another emotional one. So kitty! I don't count this cat when I come here. Record told me he has no owner. Wonder where he comes from. Should I pet him? Yes. Ow, he scratched me. Aw. I think this cook is old. Is as old as this place. There we go. Always had the impression that I could break it just by touching it. And sometimes I'm tempted to do it. Maybe another time though. Okay, what about this thing? Breakfast for two. Something about this makes me feel so lonely. That someone was abandoned and poured all their feelings into these cups. I mean, it is next to this guy's room, so Stefan's room. Almost never comes out anymore. But if he doesn't want to see me, I'll respect his wish. Okay, so, but looks like he hasn't quite moved on yet, but okay, let's go to 203. Till some weeks ago, it was occupied by a young man. It's been vacant for some time, and then Julie arrived. Oh, kinda creepy. As I entered Julie's room, I find myself in what appears to be a real nightmare. There's all her. I mean, there's one to the left there that's slightly different. And also one to the right where she is actually not smiling. Recognize the true one though. Expression tells it all, really. Rapidly sit next to her. Oh no, that's Isabel on the left there. Okay. That's why it looks different. Okay, good morning, Julie. How are you today? Hi, Isabel. What am I supposed to say? Just how are you feeling now? Yeah. But, how do I say this? Go on, don't worry. I barely know you. I only know your name. And you're here to work? So it's a little awkward. No offense meant, of course. Untaken. Does the situation make you uncomfortable? A little. Yes. Sorry. Don't worry. Let's try talking a little, okay? Okay. So, what exactly should we talk about? Like, my past? What I'm thinking about now? Whatever you want. But since you mentioned it, tell me of your past. Okay. Where do I start? always been an only child. My parents were very kind, but also strict. You know, they cared a lot about grades and such. Oh, and people's impressions. A classic, right? But, well, that's how they were. Everything was about good grades and nice smiles. You know, all work, no play. Mouse, how was your life before the hotel? Do you feel like talking about it? My life before. I worked in a wonderful office. Had a wonderful husband. In a wonderful city. All very wonderful. Yes. Right? I've always wondered, how did I get there? You know, one moment before everything was average, and then everything was wonderful. What happened? It's strange. Try to remember, but I can't. Funny, right? When we try to remember the most important things, we just can't. All that's left are the stupidest things. But maybe it's just how life is. Things simply happen. Without any reason. Without any meaning. They happen. And that's all. That's how you end up where you are. At one point, you wake up and realize, oh, I'm here. It's difficult for me, you know. I'm not used to making decisions. Usually, I just do what others tell me to do. Can I ask you why? I don't know. Usually people tell me what I should or should not do, and I follow their advices. It's nothing particularly strange. Or is it? It depends on how you feel about it. Does it make you feel bad? Well, sometimes yes. It's suffocating. I find myself living a life that isn't mine. Talking with people I don't love. Doing things I don't understand. But always with a smile on my face. What does smiling... do you think this relates to your dream? It could, yes. But I can't understand how. I mean, I used to smile a lot. And I loved cinema, but... what could this mean? I really don't get it. I'm scared. What do you think about your room then? How does it make you feel? Well, it makes me anxious and nervous. Sorry, I tried to laugh, but it's difficult. Don't worry, you don't have to force yourself. Yeah, I'll try. Always me. Remind me of a bad time in my life. You know, Isabel, I led a pretty lonely life. I mean, it was a wonderful one. Nothing really bad ever happened. Yet, I can't help but wonder, was it really mine? Or was it someone else's? Following others' orders, desires, vices? Yes, I had a wonderful husband, but does that matter when you can barely see him? Yes, we had a wonderful house, but does that matter when you can barely live in it? Work. Work, work, work. Only work. All day, every day. Repetition of work. Earn money, spend them. You wanted 2 children, you know. But how could I give birth in such a world? There's too much hate all around, too much division, too much loneliness and abandonment. Life was barely tolerable for me. How could I possibly bring a new life to a place like this? So I had to refuse, and he left me for someone else. And I accepted it, with a sweet smile on my lips. I hate myself for that. I hate these stupid smiles. How can people like me live life in such a way? How can we just accept? What was wrong with me at that time? Maybe these other me's are all the times I betrayed myself. All the times that I smiled. What should I do now? I learned from all that. Well, learn from all that and be true to yourself. That's the best thing we can do. Yeah. Is that the right thing to do? Wonder. Maybe you're right. I should look at my past, study it, understand my mistakes, and then go on with my life. But is it really possible? Can I do it? Do I have the strength? I could try at least. Julie, this hotel is not against you. Even if sometimes it may seem so, it exists for you, for me, for everyone that inhabits these rooms. And this dream, your dream, for how terrifying or dark it may be, is here to help you understand yourself, change yourself, believe in yourself. That's what dreams do. Yeah, that was definitely very, very true. But back to our room we go. I'm guessing that's pretty much it for today, I guess. I really want to go to sleep. Yep. Not used to question myself. That's why Stefan always scared me so much. I couldn't stand his questions, or anything he had to say to me. Always knowing that he said was the truth. That's why I didn't want to listen. That's the same thing you did, telling me the truth about the world. And it pointed out to all my mistakes clearly. Talking with Julie was more pleasant, but still. Nonetheless, it was difficult. Now I realized that as she confronted her memories, I confronted mine. And all my questions were not for her, but for myself. Still, I can't help but be scared by her too, by the intentions behind her words, by the possibilities that hid in the past, by what she decided to tell me and what she didn't say. Maybe both with Stefan and Julie, what isn't said is worse than what has been. Listen, Isabel, I thought about it, and I think it's better if we break up. Yeah, I figured as much. I'm sorry, but I can't go on like this. Is it about your job? Partly. You know how important it is for me. Yeah, it's more important than me, I know. Why do you always have to compare it to yourself? This thing is not about you. I told you a billion times. How can it not be about me too? Do you know how it feels? How it feels to know you're out with someone else for money every night, and I'm here alone. Don't care if it's just a job. Just don't want to feel like this anymore. So yeah, do whatever you want. Just leave me alone. It's not for the money. I really can't understand. I like how different the shades get in the room when we move on to the next day. Kinda cool. Then we left each other like many do at some point. Things start, and then eventually they reach an end. This is what I've tried telling myself for a lot of time, but now it's too difficult, too heavy. I can help others to sustain the source deeper, but I really can't help myself. Okay, dear Julie, time passes endlessly, sometimes slowly and others too rapidly. I often can't keep track of it, but I hope you can value your own time now. That's kinda cool, I guess. Stefan, even though he has always scared me, I still worry about him a lot. I hope he's in a good place now. I'm guessing we're actually done with them, so guessing the only places we have left are the mug and this bruise. Young like a blooming flower, so was Kim. Tormented by love like me, but hoping for a better future. On the occasion of remembering a haunting glove. So yeah, I'm guessing the last room will be for us. Sometimes I wake up with only one thought in mind. Work is a pain. It's sad that we can't just wake up and live. It's sad that life itself, or how hard it can be, can't be seen as our job. And that I have to wake up, go out and confront a work schedule. What are we becoming? Ooh, this room seems a lot more emptier and a little bit more classy. Sunday on the 3rd floor. It always kind of creeped me out. Yeah, what is this? Page torn from a notebook. It says, I loved, I lost, I abandoned. Time won't bring back my past, only my memories and dreams will. It's up to me to forget or to move on. Living is only up to me. They're scribbled as a footnote. R. Interesting. Okay, there's this. Broken vase. These vases are fake, so why is there water on the ground? Yeah, that's definitely concerning. There's a coat over here. Cassie's jacket. Wonder how much time has passed since the last time I saw him wearing it. We used to keep things and then forget about them. Or maybe there is a purpose on not using them. Just thought stupid. Who knows? What about this? Used to be a painting here. I tried to ask it to the director, but she never answered. Could it bring back a painful memory? Yeah, well, the fact that it's not here anymore, it probably does. Okay, guessing we're going into this one. Ooh, we interrupting something? Never enter Kim's room. I find her longing for her past, as I am. And I envy her a lot, since she's able to still see her lover through her dreams. Oh. Hi, Isabel. Hello, Kim. How are you feeling? Everything alright? Well, it's strange. I feel like a broken record, as if I'm divided between different tunes, playing separately, totally detached and yet close to each other. There's noise all around, then music, and noise again. What is it? Usual, Isabel. I'm wondering. Yeah, about him? You're thinking about him? Well, no. Not today, at least. But now that you mention him, sometimes I still wonder what he's doing. You know, like, where is he now? What is he doing while I'm here? How is he feeling? How does that make you feel? Well, it's interesting at times, because I can imagine infinite possibilities, picture them in my mind, visualize the colours, the rooms he has moves through, various looks in his eyes, words he says, and everything becomes more beautiful than reality itself. And in these moments, understand what love is about. To find someone dear to you, and be interested in their existence. What they could do or be or say when you're not with them. Who they could become in the future. Or even who they will be when you'll be meeting them in a few hours. I realize that these thoughts can become stories. But, well, is it right to do so? Is it right to put someone's life into words? Do I have the right to tell someone's secrets? Don't all novelists write about other people? Yeah, maybe. But I don't. I prefer to write about me. It's easier. More sincere. To write about others means to invade other people's space. I can write about someone without their permission. It's like murdering them to me. There's something awfully cruel in doing that. As if it was a friend, whatever that word is, or sorts. Something's broken inside of me. Half of my heart feels anxious. The other half longs for him. And I can't decide which part I should follow. Should I surrender to love? Or should I look at myself? Am I feeling? Or am I just me? It's so difficult to understand. Notes in my head keep repeating themselves. Broken. Redundant. And his caresses are both a curse and a blessing. Mostly because it's not him. But only a shade of my memories of him. So I remember his touch over my skin, or his eyes glancing at me, or the curtain slowly moving next to us. I felt alive once again. But this is only a dream. Yeah, but you can't always live in a dream forever. Okay, well, the only thing we have left is the mug. The mug always gets boiling hot when I pour something into it. Like being made of cold ceramic doesn't factor in even slightly. Just like Takashi. Caught a minute before, bothering with the bat of an eyelash. Okay, so we're not doing us, we're doing Takashi then. I mean, that makes sense, because I did, okay, this one's got the expiration date. Don't like the sounds of that, but yeah, I did notice that, yeah, there was the other door. Calm day. While looking outside the window, abandoning myself to the emptiness. I feel a strange heaviness inside of me. I can't go on drinking. Third floor. The emptiness of all. Something that strangely affects its occupants. Oh, also just noticed that the page is now gone. Interesting. Oh, and so is the water. Huh. Okay, fake flowers. Who would have hated them? And someone else probably hates them too, since the vase was clearly broken. Wonder who would do that. Indeed. This big empty space. There was a painting here once. Now it's only a ghostly presence. Okay, today Kim isn't in her room. Usually when she goes out, she seeks her lonesome place, just to be by herself with her thoughts. Really hope she's alright. Yeah, I hope so too. Okay, Takashi's jacket. Don't know why, but he never keeps it into his room. Always prefers to leave it outside. Hopefully nobody else takes it. But anyway, we're going 3 or 5. Takashi's room. This feels a bit cold from outside. Maybe we should have brought our own jacket. Yeah, we probably should have brought our own jacket. It's now snowing. Burn with desire. Burn with desire in a cold and windy world. To gently fall on the ground like snowflakes. Unique and yet unique and yet seemingly identical. There, finally got it out. It's always been strange to talk with Takashi, because my words never seem to truly reach him. Somehow, he constantly managed to escape my grasp. I've never been able to entirely capture the image of him. Hello, Takashi. What's on your mind today? How are you feeling? I've been thinking and observing, as usual. Today, the snow fell more ferociously. Seems the dream is changing, which means that I am, and the world is too, alongside me. A strange sensation. The snow is warmer. Okay, how do you know the world is changing? You can feel it? The world constantly changes, Isabel. With each second passing, we experience a reality that is different from the previous one. The snow is different from the one that fell before. The universe changes, evolves. It's a shame that we don't realize this while we're living. Every day we walk through our cities, unaware of our own inner changes. Don't have time to think about it. Not anymore. We had to work. We had to constantly run. We are bombarded with images, sounds, and thoughts. Everything grows faster, day by day. This is part of the change too, to the point where we can't think about ourselves anymore. Excuse me. As always, I'm losing myself in my preoccupations. Don't worry about that. It's my job to listen to you. That's true. But one must never lose their focus, both in everyday life and while deep in thought. You must pay attention and be focused. And do you really feel like you're not focused? Sometimes I am, other times I'm not. My mind wanders, and I lose myself halfway through my thoughts, through my feelings, through my sensations. And when I start wandering, everything becomes one. There's no distinction anymore. All things are the same. What happens then? I just walk and think. And as I walk, I see spectres from the everyday world. They fleeing appear around me, sending me their doomed messages, and I flee from them, or at least I try to. Their silhouettes on the verge of suicide, children hurt by their loved ones, artists exploited by their audience, employees forced into a job they hate just to survive, people with no way to survive their everyday, people who stopped, people who couldn't follow the world's growing speed. This is the image of today's world, and it pains me. And if I stopped, it would be the end of me. It would become a spectre amongst them, so I won't. No matter what happens to me, no matter what it means, I can't afford to stop, even though I would like to. But the snow is turning warmer, right? Yes. Slowly. But it's happening for sure. And maybe one day it will slow down, and I too will be able to change pace. In the end, my struggle is a clash of ideas. To keep on walking following the growing speed of the world. To stop and fall victim to the world's apathy. When did you start walking? When I was still a child, but I think It's the same for everyone, especially nowadays. It's impossible not to. We all have to. The world forces us. We are forced to survive. We are forced to work. We are forced to make money. And so, we are forced to walk. There's not much we can do about it. That's the sad truth about us. From the moment we are born, we are bound to walk and suffer. Maybe some worse than others. But for sure, we will be forced to keep going. We won't be able to get some rest. We won't have the time. Because in our modern world, stopping means losing. No one will remember us. No one will care about us. And we won't be able to start walking again. People we love may die. We may lose our way. We may lose ourselves. And yet, we won't be able to stop. This hurts me. It's unjust. But you're right. Snow is getting warmer and warmer. The world still constantly rotates. The universe continues to change. And we still move on. My own desire. To follow my own pace. To follow my own thoughts. To not lose myself. To be focused. May be possible. Yeah, it's always a chance to move on and stuff. But yeah, that's it. At least for the rooms. Okay, to be in love with our dreams. To talk about them feverishly. Thanks to you, Takashi, I learned how important this is. Now that I remembered, I look at this mug very differently. Okay, what about the roses? Is it possible to see someone's face when we look at a certain flower? Because that's what happens when I look at them now. Think about you, thanks to Kim's teaching. Love truly is absolute, it never passes. And if we move on, we will always keep a fragment of that love with us. Okay, well I guess we're sleeping now. Really want to go to sleep already? Yep. Because we don't really have much else to do. All these memories that came to my mind, all these scenes, all these words, they echo through me, painfully stabbing by every being. I think about all these people, it's hard to sit still. Memories are too important. Feel it in the hotel's corridors. The people breathing without hope, going through their motions. Focus gets cleared, and the light turns sharp. Tears burn my eyes, and my mind grows weary. How much time has passed since my first day here? How many days have gone by since the last time I saw you? And how many since the first time we ever spoke? Should I still think about you? Should I just forget you? How is that? I can tell others to move on, but I can't do that myself. I can't love myself, like many others of my generation. I can't find the energy to overcome the thoughts, preoccupations, the fears. The only thing I can do is lose myself in the void space. And hope. Hope to move on. Hope to see you. To talk with you. At least one last time. Even if it's only a dream. Isabel. Huh? Is that you? Oh, hello. We finally get to see your face. Yes. It's been a long time. But I thought you didn't want to be with me anymore. I know. And I'm sorry. But you must understand that. Sorry, I'm suffocating. Oh, that's better now. You always build up all these walls. It's impossible for me to really get in touch with you. So, it really was all my fault? No, it's just who you are, you must understand that I've never accepted it, just like you never accepted me. I stood there while you became more and more unhappy, kept wanting to own all of me. We weren't ready to truly see each other. But now, let's just talk about it. Let's put everything on the table, okay? I missed you all this time, while I was away. I always thought about you, and I wanted to... I miss this. I don't know what to say. Rimuru, so much time has passed. Do you really care about time? We can rewrite it. We can go back. At least in here. In your dreams. In my dreams. I always see you. I know. I'm here now. Please don't leave me. I missed you so much. I won't go anywhere. You told me the same thing once. Remember? Yeah. School was almost over. It was a hot summer, and we were together. As usual. Yes, as usual. At that time, everything was simpler. We just had to study. Warriors were so far away from us. We met each other just the year before. We were already close. I thought you had something special within you. And back then, your smile made me so happy. Every day I went to school, it was thanks to that. You were my reason to live. I don't say that lightly. Without you, nothing would have made sense. And that day, all these feelings suddenly spilled. I still remember. You moved towards the door, then stopped. Slowly, you turned towards me. You smiled back at me. You looked so surprised. Someone like me to be loved by you really was, yeah. Even when you went away, I just stood there. Don't know why I never told you that. Do you think our destiny has already set? Maybe. Deep down, I always known you. I couldn't own you. Knew you were really suffocated. Didn't understand. And I tried to make you stay in every way possible. To capture you. Knew your work was important to you. That was holding you together. To me, that couldn't make sense though. And I always thought I'd wake up alone. Just like your clients. Felt terrible, and in the end, I couldn't love you like I should have. People always thought that. I would be unhappy, that someone couldn't possibly sell their body and still be whole. I know you thought that too. Many times I tried to express my feelings, but I couldn't. I was afraid you'd reject me, so I left you first. I dread that morning. Ever since the morning you told me how unhappy you were, and how selfish I was. I know. But in here, we can go back. Well, and that's the end. Well, that was a very deep game. Yeah, definitely had a lot of different meanings and interpretations that they put into the game. But yeah, really like the themes of it. But yeah, it got very deep and very dark at times. And definitely stirred a lot of emotions that I didn't really want to feel, but you sometimes have to feel anyway. But yeah, the thing is, you can't really live in dreams and fantasies for too long, because yeah, it's not good, mentally and emotionally. Trust me, been there, done that. It's not good. Not good for your brain. But, because yeah, sometimes it can get worse and you start to mix fantasy and reality. And yeah, that's not a path that anyone should go down. But yeah, this was definitely very interesting. But if you guys want to play this for yourself, I know there were some different options you could go through when talking to the other people. So if you guys want to see that, link will be down in the description below. And yeah, we'll be hopefully moving on to something a little bit more cheery.